This is it. It's a sad day, but it's also a special day. We have been on a journey with K-Pop Demon Hunters, and this is one of the last songs that has been requested for me to check out. So right here, right now, it's none other than Free. But before we go any further, listen, I've seen the movie. I have seen the movie. Wow. I don't want to give too much away, but I think it's going to help this breakdown now knowing the background, knowing things going into it. But if you want to see my full movie reaction, it is out now on Patreon. First ever watch the movie. I'll put the links below so you can join up with Patreon and go check it out. But anyways, know what we're here for. K-Pop Demon Hunters, step back up to the plate. See what you got. I love that cute little tiger demon monster that could eat your face off and give you a cuddle at the same time.
I try to hide, but something broke. I tried to sing, couldn't hit the notes. The words kept catching in my throat. I tried to smile, I was suffocating though. But here with you, I can finally breathe. You say you're no good, but you're good for me. I've been hoping to change, now I know we can change. But I won't if you're not by my side. Why does it feel right every time I let you in? Why does it feel like?
She's got such a great tone to her voice, and there's just like there's depth there. There's soul. There's a little bass to it. And I'm always a huge fan of male-female duets. But let's break down a little bit of these lyrics, because like I talked about when I did this movie watch on Patreon, like one of the things that I love is how just really naturally integrated these songs are into the progression of the movie, and how they actually like truly contribute to the movie itself, and how the plot of the movie is woven into the different themes that are explored throughout the songs. Like, you know, something simple like couldn't hit the notes. And you could take that symbolically, like she's feeling out of tune with life, like as she goes through her mental struggles and her turmoils, but also literally like as the demon patterns start to grow on her, she can't hit the notes as it starts to cover up her throat. Right? And then even like a simple line like, you say you're no good, but you're good for me. You know, talking about someone who is going through their own turmoil and in a relationship, who may be down on themselves, but also realizing that together you can be stronger. And that applies to any relationship. But then you take it a step further, because obviously you have the further meaning and the more literal meaning of, because he's a demon, because, you know, he turned his back on his family, he has those regrets that he has to deal with, that he's trying to fight through.
I try to hide, but something broke.
I also like this little breath right here.
I try to hide.
You just hear that. Like for me, I think before like a really good ballad track, I love leaving just that little vocal breath in terms of engineering in the mix, because it's almost like the deep breath before we kind of take the plunge. Like it just like sets the tone. That's something heavier, because a lot of times engineers will go in and they'll cut out the breaths and the breathing in between lines. But sometimes it gets left in because it's an artistic choice.
I try to hide, but something broke. I try to sing, couldn't hit the notes. The words kept catching in my throat.
And it's just simple scaled back right now. Just a beautiful little piano off to one side, and then those strings building off on the other.
I try to smile, I was suffocating though. But here with you, I can finally breathe. You say you're no good, but you're good for me. I've been hoping to change.
And these notes, she starts to push, because I love how we start and she's lower, right? And she's more controlled, and it's kind of breathier. And then still the same notes behind her in terms of the piano, in terms of the builds, but then she starts to push herself, and then you start to see more of her range as she starts to rise. I just love like starting down here and like establishing kind of this bass line and then building from there.
You're no good, but you're good for me. I've been hoping to change, now I know we can change. But I won't if you're not by my side. Why does it feel right every time I let you in? Why does it feel like I can tell you anything? All the secrets that keep me in chains, and all the damage that might make me dangerous. You got a dark side, guess you're not the only one. What if we both try fighting what we're running from? We can't fix it if we never face it. What if we find a way to escape it? We could be free, free.
Man.
We can't fix it if we never face it. Let the past be the past
I love that line. Let the past be the past until it's weightless. That's poetic.
Let the past be the past till it's weightless.
But for me, this is like a key turning point in the movie, and this is where it starts to develop as you get like the final songs that I'm a big fan of, you know, and just that learning to embrace the skeletons that we all have, not to run from them, not to let the past and those regrets hold you down like chains, but finding a way to free yourself from it. And then obviously it's a big turning point for me as well, because she starts to trust him fully and starts to open up and be more vulnerable.
Face it. Let the past be the past till it's weightless.
Oh, time goes by and I lose perspective. Yeah, hope only hurts, so I just forget it. But you're breaking through all the dark in me when I thought that nobody could. And you're waking up all these parts of me that I thought were buried for good. Between impossible.
Man, da 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 da. It's almost like turning his voice into a drummer's percussion. And it's almost like applying rap rhythmic techniques to the singing right there. That switch up is just so dope. And again, notice how we start.
Oh, time goes by and I
Kind of a breathy drop down delivery, just like Rumi did.
perspective. Yeah, hope only hurts, so I just forget
And it kind of brings you in, right?
it. But you're breaking through all the dark in me.
And then right here, just starts to push and starts to rise and then just speed up and gear change the flow and the tempo.
When I thought that nobody could, and you're waking up all these parts.
Also, really dope line I like.
And I lose perspective. Yeah, hope only hurts, so I just forget it.
Hope only hurts, so I just forget it. You know, you try to be idealist, you try to be optimistic, but then a world and regrets and the past and the skeletons, they turn you cynical.
Forget it, but you're breaking through.
It's actually like, I really do enjoy the lyricism from these tracks. And it really is an interesting exploration into, you know, mental health. I know it's a movie that kids enjoy. My daughters love it. But also, I think it's very well written. It's very cleverly put together. And I think the most successful like family movies also can entertain adults and also have themes that are explored that adults can appreciate too.
Dark at me when I thought that nobody could. And you're waking up all these parts of me that I thought were buried for good. Between imposter and this monster, I've been lost inside my head.
Between imposter and this monster, like even right there, that's a different flow than he had before. Like it's like another rap flow switch that he adds to his singing element. And then you have internal rhyme schemes, imposter, monster, that he kind of hits, internal, back to the external.
Ain't no choice when all these voices keep me pointing towards nowhere. It's just easy when I'm with you. No one sees me the way you do. I don't trust it, but I want to. I keep coming back to why does it feel right?
I'll tell you what, man, the rhythms on that second verse are really, really dope.
At me when I thought
There's like 3 or 4 just different rhythmic changes and switch ups to the pacing of the delivery and the meter and the tempo.
nobody could. And you're waking up all these parts of me that I thought were buried
Man.
for good. Between imposter and this monster,
Between imposter, like even right there, he goes a little bit faster and then he kind of slows it down coming out.
I've been lost inside my head. Ain't no choice when all these voices keep me pointing
Choice when all these voices, again, little internal rhyme schemes getting tapped in there.
towards nowhere. It's just easy when I'm with you. No one sees me the way you do. I don't trust it, but I want to. I keep coming back to why does it feel right every time I let you in? Why does it feel like I can tell you anything? We can't fix it if we never fix
This is a beautiful duet right here.
it. What if we find a way to escape it? We could be free. We can't fix it if we never face it. Let the past be the past till it's weightless. Oh,
I think that's great advice for all of us. We can't fix it if we never face it. Because how many of us will take those regrets in that past and just try to bury it and try to push it down and just try to move forward and keep ourselves distracted? But that's not true healing.
let the past be the past till it's weightless. Oh,
Man, she's killing it. I think it's important too, you see the patterns here. You see her patterns and then his demonic patterns and coming together. Wow. Some notes here.
I try to hide, but something broke. I couldn't sing, but you give me hope.
we can't fix it if we never face it. Let the past be the past till it's weightless.
I love too how like we kind of bring it back around to how we started. We drop it down once more. We mellow it out. She drops down in her delivery. But then instead of just continuing on her own, he completes the lines with her and they come together. And this is a big moment for their connection as well and kind of building that trust. And I think the trust is genuine. I know that he betrays her, but obviously he saves her in the end. And I think it's this moment here that shows a true turning point for him as well.
Let the past be the past till it's weightless.
I think for me, one of the most underrated songs from this album and just sequence from the movie. Like, it's chill, but it's got the right pacing at the same time. Like, it's got just a certain kind of bounce and energy to it. And it just gives a totally different flip and vibe compared to all the other tracks. Like, you've got the big hits, the greater production value, and some of the ones that go in, like how it's done and all that, and the takedown. Whereas this is just like, kind of sits in its own sort of unique space and soundscape. And I think it's a perfect change up to it. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. K-Pop Demon Hunters, you were Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Also, don't forget, my movie reaction is available on Patreon now. If you want to see me watch this movie for the first time, it is there. I'll put the links down below. Anyway, stay safe, stay positive. Take care of these. Take care of these. I'll catch you again.
You know I'm going now with a bang. Bang. Tell them leave the bag in a bang. Bang. You should check the tags where we hang. Hang. You know I'm going now with a bang. No, I'm going now with a bang. Bang. Tell them leave the bag in a bang. Bang.